The Rural Scholars Program recognizes incoming first-year University of Georgia students from Georgia's rural communities who have excelled academically, show strong leadership abilities, have a record of community service, and seek a degree in UGA's College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences.
When we launched the Rural Scholars Program in 2020, our goal was simple: to provide talented students from rural communities with the opportunities and resources they need to succeed in higher education. We know that students from rural areas often face unique challenges, but they also bring invaluable perspectives and determination.
This scholarship, for me, is the reason that I'm at the University of Georgia and within the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
I became interested in the Rural Scholars Program because it offered financial liberty for me in college, and I know I really wanted to focus on my studies and getting good experiences.
I knew that I had the good grades to make it happen. I knew I had the test scores, but I needed money. And so one day I had kind of settled that I wanted to come to UGA. I wanted to be part of CAES.
The Rural Scholars Program will welcome a cohort of at least 4 new first-year students each year, and each eligible rural scholar will receive an annual academic scholarship of $7,000 renewable for up to 4 years. The scholarship can be used to cover the remainder of a student's UGA expenses, including tuition, housing, meal plan, books, and transportation costs.
The Rural Scholars Program really allowed me to not have to worry about working a 40-hour work week to make up for like paying rent or groceries, gas. And so this program really allowed me to not have to worry about that and to instead take extracurricular opportunities.
Because of the Rural Scholars Program, I had less of a financial burden to be able to pursue a study abroad program. I was able to go to Ecuador and the Galapagos Islands for a CAES study abroad that focused on entomology and evolutionary biology.
Being part of the Rural Scholars Program, well, one, really helped me with my networking opportunities. And I would say that Rural Scholars was a huge part of that, because that was where I met a lot of industry professionals. That was where I realized that I could do stuff with my degree.
You've heard from students in the first cohort of Rural Scholars, students who have overcome significant barriers and are now equipped to be leaders in their communities and beyond. These scholars have shown us the power of opportunity, hard work, and resilience.
At this time, it is my pleasure to invite Ms. Gracie James Grimes to the podium to make a few personal comments.
When I applied to be a first cohort CAES Rural Scholar, I didn't know what was ahead. But I said yes to representing the rural community that raised me. That opportunity allowed me to see firsthand the unique challenges that rural communities face and the immense power that agriculture has to uplift and sustain them.
Without the generous support of donors, I would not be where I'm at today. I would not be here at the University of Georgia. I would not have had all the opportunities that I've had through the last 4 years. And I just like to thank everybody for putting their support in me.
Thanks to the generosity of the Rural Scholars Program, I was able to gain experiential learning and focus on my academics, which helped prepare me for PT school.
If I had one thing to say, I would just want to say thank you so much to our current and any future donors who have contributed to this program and given rural students like me the opportunity to go far, not just academically, but also in our careers, because we could not do this without your gracious support. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thanks to the support of generous donors, we've been able to offer these students the tools they need to thrive. But it's not just about financial support. It's about creating a network of encouragement, mentorship, and resources that will help them build a brighter future. As we continue to grow, we remain committed to ensuring that every student from a rural Georgia community who dreams of higher education has a chance to pursue that dream. The impact of this program extends far beyond the individual. Together, we can continue to empower the next generation of rural leaders, but we need your support to continue providing opportunities that benefit the Rural Scholars Program.